Alabama and Ole Miss will meet for the 67th time in series history on Saturday in Bryant-Denny. The Crimson Tide leads the all-time series 51-11 with 2 ties. This will be Matt Luke's 3rd time facing Alabama as head coach. Luke is 0-2 against the Tide, including a 62-7 loss last year in Oxford. This year, the Rebels enter Saturday's matchup 2-2. Ole Miss dropped their season opener to Memphis 15-10 in Liberty Bowl Stadium. The Rebels bounced back in Week 2, picking up a big win at home in their SEC opener. Ole Miss defeated the Arkansas Razorbacks 31-17. Ole Miss followed their first win of the season with another in Week 3, defeating Southeastern Louisiana 40-29. Last week, Ole Miss hosted number 23 California. Ole Miss fell behind 28-13, but the Rebels mounted a fourth-quarter comeback. Ole Miss scored with 4:29 to play in the game to bring the Rebels to within 8 at 28-20. With the clock winding down, the Rebels completed a 41-yard pass down to the 10-yard line to set up 1st and goal. On 3rd and goal from the 3, Ole Miss quarterback J.R. Plumlee completed the pass to Elijah Moore on what looked like a touchdown, but he was called just short of the goal line. The play wasn't reviewed, and with no timeouts remaining, Ole Miss had one final attempt to score on 4th down, but the quarterback sneak was stopped short, and the Cal Golden Bears escaped with a 28-20 win over the Rebels in Oxford. Freshman Matt Corral has guided the Rebels offense this season under first-year offensive coordinator Rich Rodriguez. Corral was named SEC Freshman of the Week for his performance in the win over Arkansas in Week 2. Corral has thrown for 844 yards with 4 touchdowns and 1 interception. The head coach Matt Luke said the Rebels could use a 2-quarterback attack against the Tide. That's because Corral went down with an injury late in the 4th quarter last week against California. Freshman J.R. Plumlee came in and was near perfect in his debut. Plumlee completed all 7 of his pass attempts for 82 yards. Plumlee also added 53 yards rushing on 3 attempts as he gave the Rebels a chance to tie the game before time expired. The Rebels' main receiving target has been Elijah Moore. He leads the team with 29 receptions, 22 more than the next Ole Miss receiver. Moore has totaled 380 yards in 4 games and has 3 of the Rebels' 4 receiving touchdowns on the year. On the ground, senior Scotty Phillips has dominated the Ole Miss backfield this season, rushing for 374 yards on 85 carries, and is 3rd in the SEC with 4 rushing touchdowns. The Ole Miss defense has been stingy when it comes to the rushing game this season. The Rebels ranked 2nd in the SEC, allowing just 2.8 yards per carry for an average of 94.8 yards per game. The Crimson Tide have been dominant against the Rebels as of late, with the Tide winning 62-7 last season in Oxford and 66-3 in Tuscaloosa in 2017. But Alabama has lost only 3 games in the regular season since 2014, and 2 of those have come against the Ole Miss Rebels.
This is a well-coached team, and this is a team that we've struggled with some in the past that, we're certainly going to have a great week of preparation to be able to play well in this game.
Kickoff is scheduled for 2:30 p.m. inside Bryant-Denny Stadium. The game will be televised on CBS. Reporting from the Crimson Tide Productions studio inside Bryant-Denny Stadium, I'm Christopher England with Tide TV.